has largely been taken out by traditional project management. A lot of those checks and balances are there because it's predicated on the basic assumption that everyone's an idiot, and if we don't tell them what to do, they're going to do it wrong. So figuring out how to help an organization that has grown up around the idea of not trusting, how do you help that organization learn to trust again? It's very, very complicated. And it's more than just a work practice thing. This is something that for a PMO is a much bigger challenge. You're culture hacking at this point. It's not just telling people how to work. So it shifts the mission quite a bit. We also, if you're working in Agile, we want to do retrospectives. We want to do them all the time, or very frequently at least, so that we can figure out how to work together better. Many traditional organizations subscribe to the idea of a postmortem or a project review, and for whatever their best intentions are, they don't do them a lot of the time because people are already reassigned, or they don't have time, or whatever the reason is. If you don't take time to do retrospectives, you do not have the opportunity to be agile. The whole thing is about inspection and adaptation and continuous improvement. So if your organization is one that often skips that aspect of looking at work, that's going to have to change immediately. That's probably one of the first and most important things that's going to have to happen. So if you're in the PMO, the question becomes, how do you help the organization come to grips with the idea of retrospectives? How do you teach them to talk to one another in retrospectives and get valuable information out of them? It can be pretty complicated. So another tough spot about all this is if you think about traditional project management, the way that evolved, Agile came about, this new set of practices, were begun as an alternative to the traditional way of working. And when the guys got together in 2001, you could say that part of what they were trying to do was fix